in the fourth semester, actually, how much actually do you know? Most of you actually took corporate finance from me and real estate too, real estate finance too, right? So have you learned anything from me?
Yes.
I feel a little bit guilty, do you know? Yeah, for me, I feel a little bit guilty because I kind of you know keep pushing you guys, especially for real estate finance class. You know, hopefully you know at the end of the day, you know, if you work hard, you will have good grade. You know, that's I can for me, I'm very happy with this class. You know, yes.
Are you teaching us in the spring?
No.
You're not?
Yes. Yes, because for me, actually, normally I teach only one course. Oh. But you guys, you know, maybe lucky or not lucky because I teach you guys two classes. But I actually teach corporate finance. Yeah. The course actually I want to teach actually real estate finance is my favorite. So this course is my favorite course. But when I joined FIU, somebody already teach real estate finance. So the course, other people that don't want to teach corporate finance. So then actually, when I joined, I teach corporate finance. You know. So for me actually, normally next year, just corporate finance. You know. But you guys actually, you know, for some of you, if you really learn something, right? So you're lucky, you know. Because I push you guys, you know, to the limit, you know. But at the end of the semester, I'm really happy with you guys, right? Another thing, actually, today, actually, for FIU, actually, last week is the last week. Actually, last week. But today, actually, we need it should be like a celebrate, you know. But you know, because of Labor Day, so we postpone Labor Day because we are off, right, during corporate finance. So that's why, you know. Suppose actually, you know, as a graduation actually is last week, right? Last weekend, is that right? Graduation. So that's why, you know. So actually we still, today we still in, I teach you guys, it should not happen, you know. But because of labor. So today I will go very, you know, very quickly, you know, maybe we will spend not much time. But I really want to actually give you guys actually, you know, the concepts of, you know, multi-bank security for pass through MPT because, you know, the proof of the mortgage, when the bank actually collect all the money, then directly pass through after servicing fee, right? Or guarantee fee. That's actually charged by Fannie Mae, right? So basically, when the money collected, then pass, right? But, you know, and interest only same thing, you know? Basically, when the money collected and you decompose in two parts, IO and PO, then it will directly pass to the investor, right? But for the mortgage-backed, the most interesting mortgage-backed security is the CMO. I don't know why actually they come up with this, you know, this name. I don't like the name, but I will tell you actually, you know, this is how the people who create mortgage-backed security they make money. CMO, right? So that's actually if you some of you if you want to work in Wall Street, right? You every day you will need to actually, you know, design this type of mortgage, not a MPT mortgage pass through, not IOPO, because you the creator of the mortgage-backed security for such two type of MBC, right? You will not make much money, right? Only servicing, that's it, or guarantee fee, right? But for CMO, the people who create CMO will make a lot of money. So I will give you example. Actually, I already posted, you know, course website, right? So what's the CMO? CMO calls collateralized mortgage obligation, right? I don't know why actually they call this name. I don't like the name. But then, what's the CMO? CMO, the money collected, right? How you distribute the cash flow, right? So there is actually for today the CMO I talk about. We have three class. Actually four class. A, B, and C. Then the leftover money will go to the creator of this mortgage, backed security, right? So how they design actually, you know, class A, class B, and class C. So A is actually, you know, if you purchase actually class A, right, you will receive money very quickly. So that's actually short-term investor like it, right? So class B or chunk B actually is the medium-term investor, right? You will receive the cash flow after, not as quickly as like class A, but much quicker than actually class C, right? C is long-term investor. this group of investors will receive the money at last, right? So now actually, as I said, actually the rule of cash, when you collect the money, all the mortgage back is the same thing, right? The money you collect from borrowers. Then how you distribute the cash flow? There's all kinds of like different mortgage back security, right? So now for a CMO is the type of complex debt security that repackage the payments of principal and interest from mortgage pool, right, to different type and maturity of securities. So basically different, first group people will receive the money very soon in short time period. So that's actually a short-term investor, right? Then actually, class B will receive the money in between, and the last class is class Z will receive the payment, the latest, right? So that's you can see actually you have different maturity. So advantage of CMO, right? There's multiple class. So today the example we'll talk about. We have actually four classes: A, B, Z, and the residual. Residual actually will go to the creator of the mortgage-backed security, right? So advantage of CMOs is multiple classes with different maturity against the mortgage pool, right? Meeting investment needs, because some investor want to have short-term investor, mid-term investor, and the long-term investor, right? So in the next few slides we'll talk about what's the local CMO structure look like, right? Then I will provide examples, very simple examples, right? So from examples you will see how this kind of type of mortgage-backed security works, right? Okay, so the advantage to the of CMO, right, offers the possibility of satisfying more investor demand with respect to cash flow of a pass-through security and stripped IOPO, right? And structured security provide a varying coupon rate with a range of maturity for class A, B, and C, right? So for short-term investor, they will receive the rate will be lower, Medium B will be a little bit higher. Then the return or the interest rate will receive for class Z, right, will be highest because long-term investor will receive, because as you know, if you invest a certain project, if you have longer time period, right, then actually you will charge a higher interest rate because there is more uncertainty, right? But for short-term investor, right, then actually the coupon rate will be lower. Okay, so this is what it look like. We have mortgage pool, right? Loan 1, loan 2 until loan end, right? Then each loan, every month they pay more interest and the principal, right? Interest and principal, right? So this actually is I said it's the money collected from all the borrower, right? That's the money, right? So now it's like how we distribute the money to the investor, right? So there's all kinds of different rules come up with different mortgage security, right? So in the final exam we talk about I test you guys MPT, right? MPT basically after the fees, right? You directly pass to the investor. That's the one rule. So very simple rules. And another actually last lecture we talk about because every money from the borrowers, right, can decompose in two parts, principal and interest only, right? Then actually you just put the interest only aside and put the principal aside. Then actually you distribute to the investors. That's what we call IOPO, right? So for the CMO, actually look, the rule, right, distribution of cash flow, right? Class A will receive the money quickly, very quickly. How this group of people receive the money quickly, we'll talk about exactly the rules I will define in the next slide, right? Then class B, this will receive quickly. We can impose the rule, right? They will receive very quickly all the cash flow. Afterwards, this group of people receive the cash. Then the class C will receive the cash until this two class pay off, right? So now actually, here is the exact rule, right? One type of exact rule for the CMO, right? So as I said, the CMO has multiple class, right? or the work class meet different investment needs, right? One actually invest short term, one invest medium term, the rest of invest is the long term, right? So now if you look at the rule of the cash distribution to A, B, and C, right? A is short term, B is medium term, and C is the longer term investor, right? So how design? This is one type of rule can satisfy those conditions, right? So now look, so I come up with the rule like interest rate is paid currently on tranche A and B, right? So basically, class Z or tranche Z, right, will not receive nothing. Interest rate, because when you actually the borrower pay all the mortgage, right, there's their interest, there's their principal. So interest portion, right, will pay class A, tranche A or class A, because people talk about class A, class B, or tranche A, tranche B. Anybody knows this tranche, this word came from where? Branch. That's branch, tranche A, tranche B. But same thing as class. Right? So now like, interest is paid currently on tranche A and B. Z will not receive interest, right? But it is not paid on tranche Z, right, until principal on the other tranches is paid. So now it's like, at the beginning, right, tranche Z will receive nothing. Why will say this nothing, right? Tranche A, tranche B will receive interest, right? When tranche Z will receive interest until they will pay off, right? So now the second rule. For tranche Z, right? Because if tranche Z does not receive interest rate, then if the payments, no payment for tranche Z, what happens? Then interest will accrue, right? Such a negative amortization, right? Because if tranche Z didn't receive any money at the beginning, then actually basically keep borrowing money, so the balance will increase, right? So interest will be accumulate into the investment balance. So tranche Z, because they didn't receive any money, right? So the interest will actually, basically they keep borrowing money until they pay off, right? So tranche Z actually is, at the beginning they will receive no money, but at basically they keep lending the money, right? So that's why, we artificially change the maturity of tranche Z longer. Is that right?
Do they have a balloon payment at the end? How do they receive it at the end?
Yes, we will talk about it. So now if you look, now 3, right? To ensure that the maturity of tranche A could be kept relatively short, right? Because we know tranche A is the short-term investor. So they receive the money even more quickly than tranche B or class B, right? So now we impose this rule. The interest accrue to tranche Z, because tranche Z at the beginning does not receive any money. So now you say this accrue, the portion accrue to tranche Z, right? And all current amortization of principal and a prepayment will go to the where? Go to the tranche A first, then tranche B. So basically, this actually rules, right? But tranche A, tranche B, at the beginning they will receive interest. Both will receive interest. Tranche Z will receive nothing. But the interest accrue to tranche Z, right? Where it will go? It will go to tranche tranche A, right? All the principal payments, right? From the regular mortgage payments, all principal payments from the prepayment, right? Will go where? Go to pay tranche A. After tranche A pay off, right? Then go to tranche B. So this is the rule. So now actually, based on this rule, right? Tranche A or class A will receive the money quickly. After tranche A receive money, then tranche B will start to receive the principal portion, right? After tranche A, tranche B receive, right? Then tranche Z start receive. Anybody can see that? So that's why. This actually, you design it. You create this kind of because why actually this rule is good? Because class A actually receive the money quickly. Then actually the good thing actually they require the rate of return will be lower, right? So actually we look at yes.
On receipts and on one of the tranches, receipts of principal, it really is worth nothing, worth zero. So it starts receiving principal.
No, actually,
Okay.
yeah, I'll get it. Yes. I think next slide actually is no. Next slide actually is the examples, right? So now actually we look at the example. It's very simple examples. Actually, I already posted in our course website.
One question.
Yes.
Does all of them come from the same pool of mortgages?
Of course.
Okay, so there's no prioritization of, let's say, some mortgages have, where they come from more credit, where
No.
they
The
come
pool of the mortgage. Look. Look. The money you collected, all same. But now it's how you distribute them. Because you have based on different rules, right? You have different mortgage security, right? But now actually I have actually some rules for CMO. But if you design another rule, it's fine, right? Now here actually I talk about only class A, B, C, and the residual class, right? But you can create not just only 3 classes, right? A, B, C, and the residual, four classes. You can 10 classes, right? So based on the rule actually you can design, right? So different rule come up with actually different mortgage security, right? But the money you collect same for all the mortgage security. Then how you actually distribute, right? You come up with all kinds of different mortgage security. So now actually from this very simple example, right? You will see, to create a mortgage security only for CMO type, they make a lot of money, right? So now actually the innovation always, if you create something everybody like it, right? Short-term investor like it, medium-term investor like it, long-term investor, all right? Then if you create a market, then you make money. But if you just directly pass through, right, you will not receive money. You only receive the service. That's it, nothing else, right? So now I want to actually I want to talk about real examples, but make it as simple as possible. But the essence of CMO is here. Just only this actually is one example actually. So now actually I want to repeat again what is the mortgage pool, right? So now look, we have mortgage pool about 75 million mortgage pool, right? So this pool of the mortgage actually the interest rate charge is 11%, 5 years, right? 5 years. So this is the underlying pool of the mortgage, right? So now okay, look, if we look at here, right? Assume if there are no just for simplicity, we assume there are no prepayment and no default, right? So if no prepayment, no default, 75 million mortgage pool, what is the here we assume just any payment, not monthly. Make it as simple as possible, right? So now actually you can calculate the mortgage payments, right? Any mortgage payment, because I just any payments, just kidding. So now how we can, because there are no prepayment, no default, right? 75 million mortgage pool, how much every year you will receive, right? You can use 5-piece method, right? To calculate what's the annual payment, right? Annual will be 5, interest will be 11, don't divide by 12, right? The present value will be 75 million, right? Then future value will be 0. Then you complete the payment. The payment is this, right? Every year, if there's no prepayment, no default, every year you will receive that amount, right? So now the key is how we distribute to different class, right? Different class, right? The money you collect, if directly pass through after service fee, become MPT, right? Become MPT. If you decompose into 2 parts, interest only parts and the principal part, you pass through, that's ILPO strip, right? But today actually we talk about the rule because we have class A, class B, class Z, and this is the money you will receive. You create the mortgage security, how much money, right? So I can tell you in a minute. I will tell you in a minute. So now You create, because you collected the money, right? You created now it's a three type of class. So class A, chunky class A, because chunky A, class A, or bond A, it's fine, it's a different name, right? So now class A bond or class A, this actually, because this group of investors, right, they will receive cash in short time period, so their maturity is low, right? Is 1 to 2 years, right? So they look their rate of return. We give them actually 9.25 because if you invest, for longer term, your required return will higher, right? But if you shoot only 1 2 years, right, 9.25 is not too bad, right? So for class B, right, we actually aim is about 2 to 3 years because the pool of what's the maturity of the mortgage pool? 5 years, right? So now you look for the medium is 2 to 3 years because this is the 5 years mortgage, right? 5 years mortgage. So the maturity of the pool is 5 years, right? So now you look for the medium, the class B, they give them 10% because they are happy because why they need higher than 9.25 because it's a little bit more risk because they will receive the cash not as soon as like a class A, right? So for class Z, you will give them 11% because they will hold they will receive the cash like more likely the later time, right? The maturity longer, right? So that's why we give them a higher interest, right? So now look. So now this actually the how much what is the amount you issue for class A, class B, class A, you can determine, right? That's actually you can change the numbers, right? So for these cases, because the pool of the mortgage was 75 million, right? So now actually the amount issue for class A is 27 million. Class B is 15 million. Class Z is 30 million, right? How you come up with these numbers? Because if you look at the market, right, a lot of people like short term, right? So this number will be higher. Not many. This number will be low. That's right. If a lot of people like actually class B, right? So this number should be higher. So basically based on market demands, right? So you can change all the numbers. That's right. But for time being, we assume this. We already got the information, right? So class A, class B, class C total 27, 15 million, 30 million, total was what? 17 million, right? So what's the difference? The pool of the mortgage is 75 million, right? Class A, class B, class Z, what's the total amount? 72 million. What's the difference? 3 million, right? 3 million is you. You invest 3 million, right? You invest 3 million, right? So you create this is equity contributed by the issuer, right? The creator of this mortgage security, right? So now actually 72 million class A, B, Z, and 3 million euros, right? Then total is 75. So the value of the amount issued should be equal to the value of the mortgage security. Yes.
The equity is contributed by the issuer goes into the class C.
Class, residual class we call. Yes, residual class. So there are four classes, right? A, B, and C. Then the leftover go to the creator. We call residual class, right? So basically the rule of cash flow is exactly the same as I just described. Just right. So now actually we look at right. All the numbers, right? I follow the rules I just described. So now actually look at the interesting thing, right? The creator of this mortgage-backed security, how much money invest? 3 million, right? What is the return? 20%, right? So you can see they invest 3 million, but nobody. Class A, what's the return? 9.25, right? 9.25. Class B is 10%. Class Z is 11%, right? The creator of mortgage-backed security, right, is 20%. Now this 20% is not high, right? Because you can always negotiate with, because if you look at the market, right, because it's for short-term investment, maybe this is too high. This should be not 9.25, maybe should be short-term investment 1 or 2 years, when people maybe receive 8% or 7%, they already happy, right? Is that right? So if they agree like the 6 or 7%, then all the money, you make even more money. Is that right? So you can see. So now actually we want to go to the detail. Right? The bigger picture is, right? If, like MPD we talk about, right? Just mortgage, collect the money, right? You pass through directly to the investor after servicing fee, right? Or guarantee fee. The creator of the mortgage-backed security receive not much. Servicing and guarantee fee, just maybe less than 0.5%, right? But if you create a Fannie Mae actually, create a mortgage-backed security, they make a lot of money. Fannie Mae, because they have a bunch of PhDs, graduates, right? So create all kinds of mortgage-backed security, but the investor like it. Then their return not 20%, maybe 50%, right? So as I said, the thing you learn from this program, right? Yes.
If I have $3 million, who is it that I'm investing in? I mean, who's selling me the?
No, look look, because in the market, right? There are lots of people actually they maybe have free cash, but they will in the next 1 or 2 years they will not use it, right? But if they sit in the bank, right, they will no return, but they are interested in put because they are almost no risk.
Well, yeah, that's the other part. What's the risk?
There's no risk. If the market, if the holding market is good, nobody default, right? If the interest is stable, nobody prepay. This is the cash flow. This is the cash flow. There's no risk.
Where do I buy a CMO? Like what company is it that's selling more?
Okay. So now actually,
American selling?
I just read it.
no, actually, like a big, countrywide, like a big financial institution. If they lend the money out to the borrower, right? They have pool of the mortgage. They can create a CMO. They can create CMO. Or like Fannie Mae, right? Because like all the bank, if they follow Fannie's lending guideline, if the bank want to sell the mortgage to Fannie Mae has to buy it. So Fannie Mae have big pool of the mortgage, right? What do? They pool of mortgage, they collect the money, then they create a CMO, sell to the Wall Street, right? How much money they make? They make money here, residual. But other things, A, B, and Z, they sell to the Wall Street, right? They get a new money. Then actually they purchase more mortgage from the bank, right? This is the money they make. But Fannie actually, but whenever, even though Fannie does not hold the mortgage pool, right? They sold it because Fannie always have guarantee. So Fannie bigger money because they actually kind of play like an insurance like a kind of function. So GP represent a bigger revenue for Fannie Mae, right? Or they create a mortgage-backed security. They hold the mortgage-backed security and sold to the Wall Street, right? They create this is Fannie will get the money Fannie will receive.
What kind of guarantees does Fannie Mae have?
For example, if like basically the investor actually, when they know the holding market is very volatile, because there are a lot of maybe it default, right? So investor may not, the mortgage-backed is not is attractive. But Fannie Mae will say, even though the holding market will become bad in the future, right? But the investor will maximum the recovery rate was 70%, for example. If Fannie, recovery rate is 70%, for example, we talk about 50%, right? But Fannie will guarantee you, regardless, I guarantee you 70% recovery rate. Then actually, if this is the case, Fannie will receive guarantee. Like maybe 25 basis points. But the pool for the mortgage is huge, right? Even though 25 basis points, you lots of money.
So Fannie paid Silk first before anyone else? Did they figure out how much they're going to get out of everyone else?
This actually, look, when actually after they created like a class A, class B, right? Then actually the price will actually will determine by the market. If a lot of people like this kind of class A, right, the price will go up, right? Isn't right? But Fannie will the most money. If Fannie actually created this, right, the money actually Fannie will receive, because Fannie created the market. This all the money, the residual will go to the Fannie Mae, right? So now I want to go to the detail. How we come up with this residual, right? So everybody knows the rules, right? So now how it works. Everybody knows actually, the money. This actually, the money collected, right? Right. So now actually for this money collected, because there's no prepayment, no default, then we decompose in two parts. One is the interest, one is the principal, right? So this plus this is equal to the mortgage payment. Is that right? Because no pre, no default. So now based on the rules, chunk A will receive interest. Chunk B will receive interest, right? So first one, like for chunk A, right? Because it's 27 million, but this number can change. Because if there are a lot of demand for chunk A, short-term investor, right? I can change it instead of 27, I can put 40, right? So this number actually, when you create, actually, you first of all, you need to look at the market. Is there a lot of demand for short-term investment, right? So for time being, we just assume that there are 27 million, then you already figure out, right? So now you can look at interest, this is what you see, chunk A, right? So now chunk B, where's chunk B? Chunk B here, right? Chunk A, chunk B will receive both the interest. Is that right? Because in the rules, chunk A, chunk B will receive the interest portion. But now for the principal portion, right? The interest accrue to chunk Z. Where is Z? Z is here, right? Because in the rules, the interest accrue to chunk Z plus all the principal received from the mortgage pool will go where? Go to chunk A. So now it's like this interest is easy to calculate, right? This one is easy to calculate. Is that right? But how I can consider this guy, right? So this guy, what is the principal portion? What is the principal for mortgage pool? Principal portion is F what? F10, right? F10. F10 plus the interest accrued to chunk Z. F10 plus this guy, right, will go to chunk B. Right? But now look, if I collect this guy, right? I collect this guy. Because in the rules, right, what it says, all the principal received from mortgage pool plus the prepayment, but here prepayment 0, right? And plus the interest accrued to chunk Z. All the money will go to where? Go to chunk, pay chunk A's principal. But now actually look, I actually put the K9. Because look, if the principal plus this guy, right, more than the beginning balance of chunk A. So chunk A will receive what? The beginning balance. Because they cannot receive more, right? More than beginning balance, right? So that's why, principal plus the interest accrued to chunk Z, right? If less than the beginning balance of chunk A, this is the amount for the principal for chunk A will receive. But if the money is more than the beginning balance, right, then chunk A will receive the maximum of the beginning balance. The leftover will go to where? Go to chunk B. Right? Anybody can see that? So that's why minimum of the beginning balance, and the principal portion plus the interest accrue, right? Because look, I want to actually, because in the rules, right, it says, I want to repeat again, I make it a little bit bigger. So this type of rules come up with, right, it's genius, really. So that's why they make money, right? Look, I'll repeat again. Interest is paid currently on chunk A and chunk B, right? So that's chunk B will receive interest. But it is not paid on chunk Z, right? Until other class will receive, right? So now if you look, for chunk Z, interest will accrue, right? And then in addition, to ensure that the maturity of chunky A security is kept relatively short, right? The interest accrued to chunky Z, where chunky Z will receive nothing for the interest. So this accrued portion, the interest accrued to chunky Z plus all the principal will go to chunky A, right? Look, the interest accrued to chunky Z and all current amortization of principal and prepayment, because for our cases, no principal, a prepayment will assume zero, right? Will go to the chunky A. If chunky A pay off, then we'll go to chunky B, right? So that's right. So that's actually we strictly follow this kind of rules, right? But this rule will make chunky A receive the cash sooner than chunky B. After the chunky A receive, chunky B will receive the principal portion. After chunky B, A, B pay off the principal, then chunky Z will receive, right? So now everyone can see that. So now it's the next year. So now it's like the interest accrued to the chunky Z plus the principal, right, is less than the beginning balance. So all the money will go to the chunky A, right? So now the principal chunky A will receive this in the first year, right? Then actually the beginning balance minus the principal payments, this is the ending balance, right? So now we look at the second year, right? Okay, so for residual, because there's left over, right? So now it's like, how much money you collect the first year? This is the money you collect, right? Minus chunky A, all the money, principal plus interest received by chunky A and chunky B. This is the total, the difference. If you create, right, you will receive this amount of money, right? Anybody can see that? So now if I collect here, right, this is the money from the mortgage pool, money collected, right? This is the cash distributed to chunky A and chunky B. Chunky C will receive nothing, right? So now if I collect here, right, you can see chunky A, chunky B. Chunky A, principal and interest plus chunky B, principal and interest, right? Because chunky Z will receive nothing. So this actually is the cash distribute. The difference between them will go to the market creator, right? Anyone can see, right? So now the next, okay, we talk about year 2. Year 2, same rule. Now year 2 for chunky A, the balance decrease, right? Because bigger chunk of money go to the principal. So now the interest is much smaller, right? This is the interest for chunky A, right? So now if we look at chunky B, chunky B will still receive interest until when chunky B will receive principal until chunky A pay off. Chunky A, all the principal go to chunky A plus the interest accrued to chunky B. Anybody can see that? Until chunky A pay off, now the chunky B will start to receive money, right? So now you can see chunky A will receive cash more quickly, so that's for short-term investment, right? Chunky B is the next one. Chunky Z will receive nothing until chunky A, chunky B pay off, right? So now in the second year, right? So now we can look at chunky A will still receive interest portion, right? So this multiplied by 9.25, this is the chunky A's interest. Then chunky B still, because they don't, for chunky B, because for the first year chunky B receives no principal, all go to the chunky A, right? So that's why the balance still same, just play like interest only mortgage, right? Then actually, but the guarantee, second year, chunky B or class B will receive interest. That's guarantee. That's by the rule, right? So now actually we look at for chunky A for the principal portion, right? Same thing. So now actually for chunky Z, right? Because chunky Z receive nothing. Now actually beginning balance is 13 million, but because they didn't receive anything, right? So now interest accrued to the investment balance. So now actually you borrow more money from chunky Z, right? So now instead of 30 million, now it becomes 33.3 million, because 3.3 million is from interest. Is that right? So now because the beginning balance, second, in the year second, right, beginning balance is the increase. Because Changqi see that receive that's it, right? Of course, beginning balance will increase. Then actually the interest will increase, right? So all this portion will go to the principal for Changqi A, right? If Changqi A pay off, will go to Changqi B, right? Okay. So now can anybody tell me what is the principal payment from mortgage pool? This is the principal payments, right? So this guy, right? This guy plus this guy will all go to Changqi A for principal portion. But listen, do you know this number, right? This number plus this number is much higher than 11, this beginning balance. What happens? Now for Changqi only can have beginning balance, right? Because cannot more than. Is that right? So that's why for the Changqi A, it's receive only this portion, right? This, right? But the leftover will go to here. So I can tell you how this number come from, right? This number must be the interest in the year 2, interest accrued to Changqi Z, plus second year principal payments, right? Minus this guy. Yes, this guy. Right? So now it's because Changqi A receive all the principal, pay off, right? Changqi Z, the leftover will go to Changqi Z. Anybody can see that? But if this number more than this number, right? Then you like this number. So now actually look, if I collect this guy, right? Here's the minimum. Because you know, for Changqi B, the maximum amount can receive is this number, right? So that's why I put the minimum. K21 is this number. K21, right? Anybody can see that? So you just follow the same rules, right? So in year 2, how much money you collect? This is the money you collect. Minus this actually is Changqi A, Changqi B receive, right? The difference will go to the residual. The creator of mortgage-backed security. Yeah, that's right. So now actually basically after Changqi Z receive, then actually in year 3, right? Changqi B will receive exactly same rule. Then all the money will go. Now Changqi Z will start to receive money, starting from here, right? Starting from here, actually, year 3, Changqi Z will receive. Because Changqi A, Changqi B pay off. Then Changqi Z, right, will receive. So now it is, for these cases, right, because if you know, actually, you know, for short-term investment, for Changqi A, we assume 9.25. But in reality, maybe 9.25 is too high. It should be 6 or 7%, because for short-term investor, right, their required return is very low, right? So if you can negotiate with Changqi A, right, because you only have, you are short-term investor 1 to 2 years, the rate. Long-term investor only 11%, you should not receive 9.25, right? So all the money, if you negotiate lower the rate, right, the money will go to you, creator of the mortgage-backed security. Right? So, anybody? How many really understand this? The cash flow, right? That's good. To the first extent, for mortgage-backed security, the most interesting one is CMO. But here, I just assume, right? No default, no prepayment. If a default prepayment, the cash flow will be different. All the cash flow will be different.
I still, I mean, I understand this, but
Yes.
I don't see where, how come the residual class gets, you know, 20%?
Look, the money you collect, right? The money you distribute, the leftover. Why? Okay, such excellent question. I can tell you. Like, why is the residual class, I assume, look, what is the interest rate for the mortgage pool? What's the return for the mortgage pool? 11. Here is actually, what is the cost? Because this short-term investor only receive 9.25, far away from 11%. So this is the portion, right? Short-term investor. So this is the weighted rate from short-term investor. This is actually from medium term investors. So the average weighted, actually the cost of this chunky A, chunky B, chunky Z is what? 10.14%. So what is the multiple, right? 11%. The difference is actually go to this. So if you can negotiate, right, make this rate even lower, right, you make more money. All the residual will go to residual class, the creator of mortgage-backed security, right? So now you can see, for CMO, that's the most interesting one, because that's actually you can make money. Use other people's, because you just invest that little, right? If you know there's a market, people are willing to have like a lower interest rate because I'm sure term investor, right? So all the difference is the creator of this mortgage-backed security actually they will receive. But look for chunky mortgage pass-through, right? Just servicing fee or guarantee fee, right? Just directly pass-through because you didn't create anything. So that's why you will not receive money, right? So for in Fannie Mae, because Fannie Mae have actually hold a lot of mortgage-backed security, right? So but they will need a new money. So they create a mortgage-backed CMO, such table, right? They don't pass, right? They actually, the money actually, this money, right? They will receive, right? Yes.
So what would you want to buy a tranche? I mean, it seems that you're paying off a lot of fees to the recipients.
Mm-hmm. No, except for, if you look, I can tell you, actually, for example, now actually, because kind of like if the market condition, right, now actually I want to look at how actually, in reality, how you can do this, right? If you know, the people actually kind of watch, because in the, like for example, now actually, Donald Trump will, after January 20, right, he will become president. The way he doing business is very different compared with the current president, right? So lots of people actually, do not want to, maybe short term they want to market. Lots of companies they have short term, they want to actually put the money in the short term. So now it's a short term, right? They will not require a very high rate, right? So now actually, like, if this is the case, right? You do this actually. You can actually do now instead of 27 million, right? This may be 50 million, right? But another group of people, maybe short-term investors, there's a high demand of short-term investors, right? Maybe next 1-2 years. Then actually, maybe some actually investors they optimistic. Maybe Trump is fine, maybe 2 or 3 years I feel comfortable, or maybe less than 4 years, right? Because even though Trump next January 20th actually become president. Because when actually his policy become effect, right, it takes time. But there are also demand, because maybe 4 or 5 years I don't worry. But after 5 years I worry, right? So now actually, there's also a lot of demand for the medium term, right? So now you can put this number higher. Instead of 15, right? You can put this number as 30, right? 30. Oh no. Like a 30s. That's right. 30s, right? So now if you look, this number will become, because long term, because there are not many people interested, right? So now if you look, you just 70,000 minus G4 minus G5, right? I put another 0. So now you can see. If not, look, even this actually, maybe actually short-term investors even more in 27, right? Maybe 35. So now this actually, I know there are very, very limited demand for the long-term investor, right? So now I can put this guy is 7 million, right? So when you create mortgage-backed security CMOs, right, you need to look at the market. No, you cannot actually just come up with the numbers, right? You need to look at actually you need to estimate, right? But now it's like this actually more likely will be the scenario, right? But for you, if I create a mortgage-backed security, right, I want to have 4% of invest in this mortgage-backed security. So you have the residual class, right? 4%, 3 million, right? So this number all change. Is that right? If this change, right, then actually look. If this right, you can make money. Can anybody see? Can anyone? Look. Now actually, what's the average rate? 9.73, right? So now actually, hopefully, I just changed the number. So I remember the number. For now, because there are lots of short-term invest or mid-term invest, right? So now actually, the class A is 35, class B is 30 million, class C is 7 million, right? So now actually the weighted average of the cost is 9.73. So now I just changed the numbers. So where I should change the number? Hopefully, I don't think they changed the number. So now it's like, I can do this. Is equal, right? I go to here. Equal the short-term investment. That's it. Now it's changed, right? So now this guy, I change it. Right? So I come here, this guy. Right? Then actually, this guy, I need to change, right? I change here. Minus. I go. This is the blank coming, right? So now I can apparently some number is, so I need to modify the Excel. Modify the Excel. Oh no.
The
Oh,
system for
yes.
me, it's like I got like
This
different.
no. Here is no. Hold on. This project yes. Okay. I think here it should be like right. I change this number. It should be fine. I change the number G21. Is that right? G21? Yeah. Look. No, it is not right. Yeah. No, it's every number. I think some actually you need to change. But I can tell you, if I change, because based on market conditions, right? If there's a lot of demand for short term and mid term, you just change the amount you need to issue, right? Then eventually the residual class, the creator of the mortgage because the difference 11% and 9.73 will go to you. Yes.
Is there any way you can change Class A, Class B, and Class Z to have different types of securities underneath? So let's say Class A will have mortgages that are prime and Class B will have subprime. So the difference is different.
No, this actually, look, when the money you collect, right, you distribute. You cannot say they are different. But the pool of the mortgage, because normally in reality, right, the pool of the mortgage, because like a prime pool of mortgage, right, they put it together. So that's actually the investor like it.
Yeah.
Because the prime borrower you normally will not default, will not default, right? So you can charge a higher rate. So the underlying pool of the mortgage, because when the investor, for the investor, right, I want to invest in Class A, Class B. I want to know what kind of these borrowers. The creator of the mortgage vacancy must tell the investor what kind of borrower. Is this borrower is subprime borrower or prime borrower?
But that's what I'm saying. So
Yes.
is there any way you can make prime A only go to
No, actually, the pool of the look. If the pool of the mortgage is completely from prime borrowers, right? Then this rate will be lower.
Yeah.
Yes, the creator and CM will tell that because you basically you will not have default risk. So the rate will be lower. But if the pool of the mortgage, the borrower all from subprime, they're not good borrowers, right? They may default, right? So what happens? That they will charge a higher rate.
Exactly. Now,
Then yes.
would the IRR of the issuer be higher or lower?
Look, for the prime, because the creator of CMO can negotiate with lower rate, the return will be higher for the creator of CMO. But if the pool of the mortgage most came from subprime borrowers, right? Then actually the residual will less. Yes, that's it. Yes, that's exactly true in real world. Yes.
Would I be right to think about this, that you're buying a short-term bond for long-term rates is what you're really doing. You're buying a shorter-term tranche A at long-term bond rates.
That's exactly right. Because the underlying pool, because it's at a long term.
You don't want to participate in the 5-year. You want to participate in 2-year.
Yes.
But you're getting higher rates, than you would in a 2-year bond.
I think so. For mortgage-backed security, actually, the rate is better than actually most bonds. So that's why people like to invest in like mortgage-backed security, and they are very safe, right? Yes.
This gives you like more options to buy the same bond.
You're buying the long term.
Yeah.
For a shorter term. Pretty good.
So listen, for some of you, if you're interested, apparently, there's, if I change the number, right? I change the number, everything is off, right?
Yeah.
But then, can anybody actually, you understand, right? How it works, right? Please help me. Actually, if you change the number here, right? Yeah, it will change the number and it will come up with actually, directly come up, but that's not right, right? Because look, when you actually the creator of the CMOs, right, for this amount, because that's based on market condition. This number came from market because you need to do like a market actually analyze what there are lots of demands for like short-term investor or long-term investor. The number will change, right? Then actually, but unfortunately, if I change the number here, actually every number is messed up.
Let me see.
Yeah. So actually, you might help me to fix it.
It will change E16.
Say it again.
E16.
E16. This one?
No. E16. 16. Oh,
Up.
30 million.
no. There you go.
Is it 30?
Oh, change Z, huh? Okay. If I change it, you just change this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Change, then actually go here, right? Oh, thank you. Good. So that's it. The formula should be right? So now you can see. Look, if a lot of demand for short term and medium term, right? There's not much demand for the long term, right? So the creator of this CMO actually make even more money, but it also makes sense, right? Why is that? Because now the cost of this is 9.73, and the underlying mortgage is 11%. The difference is the residual class. You see, is it right? So, yes.
Can you do this with something other than mortgages? Let's say for Class A bonds, there are different kind of securities, not just mortgage. You know what I mean? Like a CMO with something other than mortgages.
No, I know your question. If regardless, if you have the payment collected, right?
Yeah.
Regardless from mortgage or from others, right? You can always do this. It's distributed, right? Because if you have payment collected over time, right? You can always do this. Yes. But if the money collected from mortgage, right? That's actually we call CMO. But it can be anything. Yes, James.
How does prepayment affect?
Prepayment effect is. So prepayment effect is only, look, based on the rules, right? Based on the rules, the prepayment, look, here, right? If without the prepayment, the interest accrues to tranche Z. All the principal payments here, right? Over here. But if there's prepayment, right? Then you need the interest accrue plus principal plus prepayment. Prepayment here, go here. Other things will be the same. So now today the prepayment, the principal, right? Will came from 3 parts. Prepayment, the principal, prepayment, interest accrued to tranche Z, and plus the principal payments from regular mortgage payments. Will go here.
So the IRR will be the same.
No, it will affect it because the cash flow will change.
Yeah.
the cash flow will be different. It will change, right? So then you can analyze how it, right, how it affected, right? But the rule is the same, because look, it says, right? Look, for changes, look, this. In addition, this is the rule. To ensure that the maturity of chunk A is kept relatively short, the interest accrued to chunk Z, and all principal came from two parts. One is the principal from the regular mortgage payments plus the prepayment. Prepayment also principal payments, right? Go to chunk A first, then chunk Z. So if there's prepayment, you need to add on prepayment.
So the IRR of Z is unaffected?
Z will be affected too.
Not as greatly though, since it's masked?
No. Z actually, because it's their prepayment, right? More likely, it will reduce the maturity of chunk Z. Because then if there's prepayments, right? Chunk A, chunk B will receive the money quickly. Then chunk Z will receive sooner. If they're prepayment.
So the coupon rate would go down.
No. Coupon rate is determined
By
at the beginning of
the market.
by market at the beginning. But listen, when interest comes, a lot of people prepayment, right? It will affect actually the yield.
Yeah.
Because the cash flow, if there's prepayment, right? The cash flow for chunk A, chunk B, chunk Z all will change, right? But if they change, maybe it's good for the residual class. But then you can analyze, right? You can analyze, right? So look, for this type of, right, yeah, I assume there are no prepayment, no default. But if they are prepaid, you can do it analysis, basically, right? If they are default, you can do another. But you need to, when the default, you need to know actually what's the recovering rate, right? So basically, because we have rule, you can always to do something like a analysis, right? But here actually we talk about chunky only 3 classes plus residual class, right? But if you know, there are lots of the investor demands, right? Not just only because now actually we group them 3 classes: short term, medium term, and long term, right? They're in between, right? So you can create 5 classes or 10 classes, right? In reality, right? You can always do so, but the same rule will apply, right? So if some of you, if you work like a Wall Street, like you like to create a mortgage-backed security, right? This actually, what every day you will do this kind of thing, create something other people like, right? Then this is the money you make for the company, right? Eventually you will become millionaire, right? But this actually, we actually in this program, right? We try actually, Bill Harding, Dr. Bill Harding actually asked me to teach, much more advanced mortgage-backed securities, like go actually CMO, different kind of CMO, right? But maybe more likely 2 years from now. So I will, if we need to create some courses, right? It will go much deeper, right? Then I will teach you. It's called like capital market. I will teach this course. But for you guys, actually, you are ready to take such kind of courses, right? Because it's quite simple. Just like from corporate finance, like Jim told me this afternoon, right? Real estate finance is just like a corporate finance extension of corporate finance. That I'm glad to hear, right? That's exactly right, right? So now today, the capital market is go even further, right? Just extension of a real estate finance class because you guys actually do some good job in real estate finance. So for me, actually, I feel like a little bit, guilty. I cannot push you guys. Some students told me actually, spend the final exam like more than 20 hours. Some told me actually 10 hours or right. Because lots of work,
It was.
But hopefully you learn something from this class. But I think that the material, because it's only like we only have 8 meetings, right? So for me, actually, I actually, always look at you guys. Actually, if you like to learn, right, I push you more, right? Then at the end of the semester, I feel guilty. I push too much, right? But at the end of the day, you learn something. Everybody, have good grades. So I'm done for actually for the new material. Yes.
Does Fannie Mae buy its own CMOs?
No.
Who would buy?
No, you don't. No. If Fannie Mae create a CMO, right? Then actually, they sold out. What did they get? They will get the residual.
Yeah.
But Fannie Mae have big pool for the mortgage. They hold it.
Yeah.
Their portfolio, right? That's not CMO.
Yeah.
Whenever they create a CMO, the money they will receive is the residual. Fannie has big pool of mortgage. They hold a big pool of the mortgage, right? The money collected all go to Fannie Mae. All the money collected from the borrower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would other institutions buy CMOs?
Of course.
Like I don't know, not Fannie Mae, but
Look, you can see actually here, right? What kind of a lot this actually type of company they are interested in short term, medium term, and long term, right? But listen, if Fannie Mae think this pool of mortgage is good, they have money, they hold it. What do they benefit? All the money collected from the borrower, they will go to Fannie Mae, right? But whenever they create a CMO, what the Fannie Mae benefit, right? The residual class. The residual class, right? So that's actually they create. They spend little money, but the return is high, right? Yes.
I think the question was that can Fannie Mae sell that residual class to another investor?
I don't think it's it. No.
No.
No. No. The residual class they keep. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so CMO is done, right? But you have actually, James just asked a question about the prepayment, how prepayment affected the return, right? So you can because you have the rules, right? You have column here. You put the money. I put some numbers, right? And you can see it, right? Okay, so we're done actually, before the dinner. So for the final exam, right? I think about 1/3 of students already submitted their finals. But I actually want to say a few things for the final. For the last problem, two problem, right? That's actually related with MPT, the simplest one, right? So for problem 5, basically you can use Excel because it's only 3 years, right? You can use financial calculator, but double check, right? That's I intentionally do so. One student asked me, "You have 10 3-year fixed rate mortgage. That must be paper. It should be like 5 years, at least 5 years, right? Because I intentionally do so 3 years, right? So basically, this type of question you can use financial calculator. You check, use Excel. You check with financial calculator, right? Because only a few numbers, right? So if you use two-way financial calculator and Excel, you come up with same numbers, right? That means you Excel right. Then the next one you want to do problem 6. That's actually my intention, right? Problem 5 we use both way, and now you have a template for Excel. Then from there actually you can extend it, right? Okay, this actually another actually for the MPT, right? Because I think a lot of students ask us a question because the last period, right? The balance is not exactly there, right? So as I said in the class actually during the last lecture, we need a look. Look, this actually is MPT, right? Look, it's always previous balance, right? Multiple by the default or prepayment. I just use this one. If there's a prepayment, right? Look, can you see? This one, if I click here, right? This one, what is it? Beginning balance multiple by prepayment. If I move down, same thing. If I move down, right? This balance multiple by prepayment, right? But in the last period, right? There's no prepayment. In the last period, you cannot this multiple by 10%. That's wrong. Last period, no prepayment. The loan will be paid off. So you just impose. Set the last period, right? Because in our the problem in like a final exam, right? That's 360 months. For 359 months, previous balance multiplied by margin 1.5%, right? But the last 360 months, right? You impose this should be zero. This should be zero. Don't put the previous balance multiplied by like a prepayment. Then actually your balance will be not zero, right? So the last period, then no prepayment or default, right? That's the one. Another thing for for the first problem, for first questions, right? Adjusted mortgage, because I ask you guys to do before tax, after tax, any effective cost, right? So fixed rate mortgage with discount point is a two type of mortgage is quite easy. I just want to actually bring out the final exam. This two problem, maybe it only spend 5 minutes you can get it, right? But for this two, maybe you have to spend lots of time, right? But what actually, this adjustment mortgage, right? This adjustment mortgage. So now actually after 5 years, right? The rate will stay the same. The market index will stay 10.5. What that means? After 5 years, the rate will be, mortgage rate will not change. Market index will not change. Of course, the rate will not change, right? So what you should do? First year, 8.1. So you need to figure out year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. How? You use assignment 3. Use assignment 3. Use the formula, this formula. Is it fine? No. Or maybe assignment 4. Where is out? I don't know. Okay, so then
The final code is slide 28, 29.
say it again.
Slide
Problem 4 and 5 in solution to assignment 3.
It's slide 28, 29.
Okay.
Just too slow.
Okay, that's here, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe this is the one. Okay. So now look, yeah, you are right. So now look, such exact same is this actually very similar, right? So first of all, you need to, based on this rule, you need to figure out the mortgage rate, right? But because this is not, after you figure out the first year, second year, third year, after you figure out, right, what you should do, then use MBS table, then interest rate divided by 12, right? Based on this, first of figure out the interest rate every year, then divide by 12, because that's monthly interest rate, right? Because it's monthly payment, that's all, right? So for the amortization table, right? Use the amortization table, and the interest rate will be divided by 12 for each year, right? So first, you need to figure out, because I saw some students actually did, index plus margin all divided by 12. That's all right. For compute at any rate for each year, right? Then actually when you do MBS table, the rate you use divided by 12. You convert them to right? So this actually two things actually I want to point out. So how many of you still working on the final? Raise your hand. Do you need more time? So if you need more time, I give you. No hour tomorrow. You need to submit to me. Okay? That's the latest. Noon hour tomorrow. Noon hour tomorrow. So that's actually the latest actually I can give to you. Right? Because I really need actually, this Thursday is the deadline because otherwise you have incomplete grades, right? So I need to grade you guys and I put them together and just need the time, right? So please extend it. If you really need you want to have like a good sleep tonight, right? Let me know. I want to do tomorrow. I continue to do tomorrow morning, and I will send something to you before 11:59. Yeah, right. But if you really need more time, right? Then it's more likely you will have incomplete grade, right? But right. Okay, so I'm done. So so now you want to see me next Thursday? I will be here.
Are you gonna be here next
No. The whole week I will be here. This week.